Okay, guys, so nutrition part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch part 1. Pretty basic. We're just talking about a couple things. Okay, so up here, there, okay, so we have our carbs, protein, fat. Okay, so carbs, remember, yield 4 calories. Protein yields 4 calories. Fat yields 9 calories. Okay, so this is going to be important here in a second when we talk about calculating your macros. Okay, so if anybody ever tells you that you need to eat 1,200 calories, or you ever hear anybody that's on a diet that's like, hey, I'm eating 1,500 calories, the biggest question I ask everybody is just, why are you doing that, and why is this such a generic number, okay? Ideally, that's a generic kind of program there. Here, you guys are going to be able to determine an exact calorie count for you. It's going to be very, very custom, very, very more set to one person. So most of you guys, when you guys start talking back and forth between your calories and your macros, you guys aren't going to have the same numbers. You guys have close. You guys have percentage-wise the same, but actual numbers themselves won't be the same. I don't think I've ever calculated two people or a series of people at all in like the exact number. It'd be really, really tough to try to get to that. So what you have to do is you want to take your lean muscle mass, okay? So we're taking our lean muscle mass and we're trying to feed just our lean muscle mass, okay? So let's think of this as a first second, okay? If I have a bottle of water, okay? So I have this bottle of water here, all right? And this is, my bottle here. And let's say that this is my energy source. So inside my body, when my body's full of the right food and everything, this bottle is full to the top, okay? It's not right now, but, okay, so full to the top, okay? Right to the very brim, all right? So now as the day goes on, we start to deplete, and the water starts to drain out, okay? Now as the day goes on, our goal is to intake food to kind of get the bottle to fill back up, empty it, fill back up, empty it, fill back up, empty, okay? So we never want our body to get down to here like real crazy low with energy sources. When we get down to here, this is when a lot of you guys right now are running into, hey, I'm really tired. So that's the same thing, okay? We don't want the water to get down here, so we always want to fill it up a little bit, but what we don't want is we don't want to fill it up so much that it spills over the top and goes everywhere, okay? So that's why having a calorie number that is specific to you and your water bottle is super important, okay? Because if you're eating too many calories or too less of calories, you get to the bottom too fast or you spill over too quick, all right? Anything that spills over, okay, turns into body fat. Anything that goes below that line of like energy and we start running out of energy for too long can cause things like they call metabolic damage, where we eventually have a really hard time losing weight, okay? So big undereaters, that's a lot of times where we're at, and there's things to fix that, so we can definitely make that work, all right? So this is why this is so important for your calories to meet this. All right, so I have an example of somebody. So 172 was their weight, okay? So we're going to determine how we determine their water bottle. 172, and their body fat they came in at was 22%. It's great, okay? So it's a good number. So what we want to do is we want to take our calculator, all right? So we're going to take 172 pounds, okay? And we're going to times it times 0.22, okay? So 172 times the 0.22 comes to 37, okay, pounds. Okay, so this is 37.8 actually is what it comes to, all right? So that's what it comes to. So we're actually going to take the 37.8, okay, and we're going to subtract it from the 172. All right, what this is going to give us is everything in our body other than body fat. So that's what this number here is. This is the amount of body fat we have on us. That number is never going to be 0, okay? It needs to be a realistic number for a lot of people. So you'll never get this one to 0. So don't start thinking you're going to do that, okay? And don't also think that this is, I only have 37 pounds to lose. You've got more to lose because water weight, things of that nature. There's some other things that go into factor. But this is the body fat. So we don't want to feed the body fat is what we're getting at, okay? So we take 172, we subtract it from the 37, okay? And we get 135, okay? So, yeah, so 135, okay? So our number is 135, okay? This is what we call, 135 is what we call our lean body mass now, okay? So I'm going to get some of these numbers off the board. So if you didn't get a chance to get that calculation done, make sure you guys pause it, okay? So 135 is our lean body mass. So this is this particular individual's water bottle, okay? So I'm going to take this number now, 135, okay, and I'm going to times it times 11, okay? So there's a bunch of different numbers out there and different ways to kind of calculate the resting metabolic rate. The method I use is that's the easiest method to use. The other calculations are pretty extensive and can get different numbers. They all relatively pretty close to the same, okay? So 11 there, okay, so 135 times the 11 comes to 1485, okay? So right there, this is that person's lean body mass, and this is the 1485 is how many calories their water bottle has to have on a daily basis, okay, to basically maintain homeostasis and maintain life, okay? So that's super important. This is this person's resting metabolic rate, okay, based off of their body fat, all right? So if I told this person, hey, you need to be on a 1,500 calorie diet, or this person I told them, hey, you need to be on a 1,200 calorie diet, that would be way less than what they need. And if this person right now has been following the program that we put out at the very beginning, the quality food, they probably right now are having some trouble with being with a little bit of hunger problems, okay? Which is fine, okay? We've only been doing it for 30 days. There's no big issues with that. Going below this number for like 6 months and longer is where you start to get the issues at, okay? So this number is super important. We're going to transfer this number over into video 3, okay? Make sure you guys watch all the 1, all the 2, and 3 now, okay? And all right, see you guys soon.